This little tip I'd like to share here is about asking your children questions, and actually the subtle change in how you ask the question can get a different result. It's quite easy, for example, when you're running out the door going somewhere and the children have been getting themselves ready, it's quite easy to say, have you got everything? And therefore it's very easy then to respond, oh yes, I've got everything. Well, by asking that way, the question doesn't ask their own mind, if you like, to really think about it. Of course they think they've got everything, otherwise they wouldn't have been there in the first place. Instead, if you was to say to them, what have you got ready to bring? And they actually had to list out the things, then you would know whether they've actually forgotten something. So that's a different way of accessing their mind to get them to think about it more. In the same way, we might say to them, don't forget to bring your homework home with you tonight, or don't forget to bring your jacket home. Well, the brain is a very interesting thing. Actually, in the way the brain works, it thinks in pictures. And therefore, you can't have a don't picture. So the brain often deletes that word don't, and what it has impregnated in its mind is forget your homework. So actually, the simple change is to say to your children, to tell them to remember what it is you want them to remember. So remember to bring your homework with you tonight. Even more powerful is to say to them, what is it you need to remember to bring home tonight? Now they've got to use their own brain and work and go, it's my homework, I need to remember to bring my homework. Them saying it to themselves increases the chances of them actually remembering to bring that home. So just think about the way you pose questions, and rather than it making the question too general, have you got everything, or don't forget, see if you can actually get into their brain with a question that says, what is it you're taking with you to school today? What is it you need to remember to bring home from school today? And that gets them to think a bit more deeply, helps them take responsibility, and that can take away some of the frustration of arriving at school and realize they didn't bring what you wanted them to bring.